Welcome back to Lewis Arena with Lindsay Holmbeck. Here we go again. Bantam A hockey, Aspen Junior Hockey versus Telluride. Welcome back here, Lindsay.
Yeah, Sean, we had an earlier game between the two of them. They tied 8-8. Telluride was able to come back and tie the game up. We'll see what the team's got for the second half of this second game of this series. They'll play today, 4:30, and then tomorrow morning for the, we'll see who wins this afternoon. So
yeah, see if they can come back. Kind of a strange game. Aspen was up, and it was about 6-3. They gave up the first 3 goals, and then Aspen came back, and then Telluride came back, tied it up late.
Yeah, Aspen needs to keep shooting the puck. They in the first game, that goalie, the Telluride, was struggling with the rebounds, and they need to be shooting the puck and going in and attacking the net. So we'll see what the game plan is for Coach Oberketter, and looks like just Kyle Oberketter's here for this afternoon.
So starting on the ice, it'll be Jonas Kohut, Fisher Scott, Quinn Bowden, and on defense, Tim Schlumberger and Carter Schmela. And Zach Small in net for the Leafs. Off the draw, Aspen wins. Schlumberger to Scott. Scott pass to Kohut, can't handle the puck. And Telluride throws it out of the zone. Aspen's Carter Schmela will dump it in.
Good gap control there by Schmela, stepping up in the play.
And a nice back pressure there by Scott. Tries to make a move, gets the puck turned over, but it's on Kohut's stick. Kohut to Scott. Scott skates towards the net. He's got Bowden in front. Standing in the slot, tries to get it to him. Bowden can't get a stick on it. Here comes Telluride. Back the other way. Schlumberger, Schmela. And Schlumberger playing D, keeps his player to the outside. Schmela plays cleanup in front of the slot. On Schlumberger 6, throws it up the ice to Scott. Scott chips it over to Kohut, can't handle it, and Telluride's going to come back the other way. He's got some room. Shot on net. Small there to make the save, and Schlumberger will throw it up the ice. Bowden chips it out of the zone. And Telluride will dump it back in. We'll get an icing. And Aspen
Fisher
will change
Scott
the
made a good
lines.
play in that last in the zone for on Telluride zone. He had the puck down low and ended up had Quinn Bowden on the back door. Quinn's got to get a stick on the ice. Stick was up off the ice. I think that Fisher didn't pass it to him for that reason. So when you're around the net, you got to have your stick on the ice, ready for that pass.
Brooks Bond taking the draw. He's got George Morrison on the right, flips it down in the corner. Braden Hayesfield on the left side. On defense, it'll be Ethan Uber with Reese Hart. Uber will chase it back down the end of the zone, fires it around the boards. And Bond will pick it up on the half wall, throw it up the ice to Hayesfield. Hayesfield gets it on his backhand, comes across the blue line. He's all alone, 1-on-3. Gets bumped off the puck. Telluride will pick it up, take it behind the net, and throw it out up towards the point, but it's blocked there. And Hayesfield gains possession, finds Hart. Hart dumps it back down. And here comes Telluride. Carson Miller blocks the shot. Reese Hart chases after it, passes it up. An errant pass by Telluride to Braden Hayesfield. Hayesfield finds Miller. Here comes Hayesfield across the blue line. He's got Miller to the left of him. Nice move there. Tries to pass it over. Probably should shoot the puck there, Lindsay.
Yeah, good opportunity there. Just fire that puck. Made a nice move. One move, take that shot.
Telluride back down, covered by Martin Scanlon. Scanlon gets the puck, passes it up to Hayesfield. Hayesfield chips it out and gets a change. And Bo Melton, number 5, will forecheck for Aspen. And Porter Holmbeck on the ice for the Leafs with Carson Miller, who comes across the blue line. Loses the handle on it.
Got to take that puck wide right there.
And Aspen trying to gain possession. This is Carter Schmela on D. Comes across, takes it wide this time, makes a move to the inside, loses the handle on it. Telluride up the ice, and it'll be Quinn Bowden there to play cleanup. Can't quite gain a handle. Tim Schlumberger will fire it to the weak side of the ice. And an opportunity here for Bowden if he hurries. He does. He gets the puck. Goaltender's out. Shot on net, and it's blocked down by the Telluride defenseman. Melton tried to get the rebound. Big opportunity there for Aspen. Puck up to the point for Schlumberger. Schlumberger throws it into the pads. The Telluride forward, and Zach Small makes the save. Telluride behind the net with it. And that's number 2, Porter Holmbeck, throws it around the boards. Fisher Scott will chase after it, number 4 for Aspen. Telluride throws it up the ice. Aspen will gain possession again. Bowden tries to chip it to Jonas Kohut. Kohut picks it up at the red line, comes across the blue line. Kohut's got Scott with him. We're going to get a penalty called here. Drew Sparling is going to call a hooking, it looks like, on Kohut, and Aspen will go on the power play.
You know, Sean, one thing about these Bantam games, you know, they're getting ready to, a lot of these kids move up to high school. And Bantam's a level, they got checking now. They've got to keep their head up. They've got to do the smart things, get that puck deep in the zone. That second man anticipator, he's an important role here. The second man in has to be anticipating where that puck's going to go and get to that location.
Off the draw, Kohut wins it.
Ethan's got to be ready for that. He's kind of standing there watching that face-off.
And here comes Telluride, shorthanded. Reese Hart comes back, picks it up for Aspen. Up the ice, Kohut now comes across a blue line. Takes the puck wide, tries to find Scott net front. Struggling to gain a handle. Puck comes up to the point to Bowden. Bowden can't handle it, comes out of the zone. And here comes Fisher Scott
3
now.
on 2 here.
Shot on
Good
net,
shot.
top corner, and Scott scored a couple of those earlier in the day today in the first game. This goaltender for Telluride really struggling to stop shots up top.
Aspen has to, when they get the puck in between the hash marks there, they got to shoot the puck. And this goalie sits back. He's not a very big kid. And Fisher had, I think, 1 or 2 goals this morning with shots like that.
So Aspen gets a power play goal. Nice shot by Fisher Scott. 1-0. Here comes Telluride off the draw.
We'll see how Aspen responds this morning. They kind of back off a little bit when they get ahead. They need to keep going.
Braden Hayesfield on the ice, George Morrison, and Brooks Bond at forward.
Got to move that puck.
Martin Scanlon on D with his defensive partner, Strider Michelson. Here comes Telluride. Throws it up the ice, nobody home. Scanlon will pick it up in the neutral zone. Turns, looks, chips it back to himself. Makes a nice play to get it up the ice. And Aspen needs to show a little bit more intensity here on the forecheck, Lindsay.
Yeah, they do.
Kind of gliding right now.
Look at our defensemen are standing out by the red line. The puck's down on the goal line. They got to get inside 5-10 feet inside that blue line.
And Telluride will throw it down the length of the ice. Axmal will make an easy save. Carter Schmela, who changes up for Martin Scanlon on the ice now with Tim Schlumberger at defense. Throws it up the ice to Bond. Bond can't handle it. Puck goes back in the zone. Schlumberger picks it up behind the net.
With Bond, he can skate. He should go back and get that puck, turn and look, and Hayesfield's got to be flying. They both kind of looked at each other there.
Here comes Bond across the red line. He's got Hayesfield with him. Carter Schmela on the right at D. Pulling up. Nice pass by Bond and a great play. Good tip by Hayesfield.
Yeah, good play there.
And almost a goal. Nice save by the Telluride goaltender. But a nice look by Bond. Hayesfield with the stick on the
Bond
ice.
did a good job taking that puck wide. He didn't have the shot when he was in the middle there. He took that puck wide, pulled that defenseman over with him, left Hayesfield wide open in front. Hayesfield did a good job there going to the net, opening himself up.
So Aspen changes up. It'll be Porter Holmbeck on the ice taking the draw at center. He's got Bo Melton to his left, Carson Miller on the right, Schlumberger and Schmela on defense. And puck goes down in the zone. It'll be Schmela.
He's got to look. He wasn't looking. Just kind of
Blind.
left the puck there to nobody.
One of the worst things to do, blind backhand pass. Forechecking in the neutral zone as Miller can't quite connect. Bo Melton unable to connect either, and Telluride will try to take it across the blue line, unable to do so. Back in the neutral zone.
The defense are way back there. Look at where they're standing.
And flat-footed. They got to gap up the ice.
Yeah, as soon as that puck gets across the blue line, they got to be moving up into the next zone. You want to have 5 players in each zone playing.
Now we tell our kids, imagine having a 10-foot tether connected to your back and your front.
Right.
And those D have got to stay with the forwards up and down the ice wherever they go, whether it's in the offensive zone, neutral, or defensive zone.
That's right.
So Aspen hanging back a little bit. Line stays on. Defense changes up. Ethan Hoover and Reese Hart on the ice for D for the Leafs. Attempted shot blocked there. Holmbeck tries to make a pass up to Miller, can't connect. Telluride will dump it down. That should be an icing.
Yeah.
And it will be. John Edwards makes the call. And we'll get a face-off to the right of the Telluride goaltender.
Like to see Holmbeck go off the boards there. Use the boards to his advantage and let Carson Miller skate to it.
So off the draw here, it'll remain Holmbeck, Bo Melton, Carson Miller. Holmbeck will take the draw, looking like he's going to try to win it back to Ethan Huber, who's playing on the left defensive point here with Reesart on the right. Holmbeck loses the draw. And here comes Telluride, chips it past the defenseman, makes a check on Huber. Down goes Huber, but does a good job holding his ground. Puck stays at the blue line.
You know, the number one thing, get your body in front. You might get run over, but you got to get your body in front of that guy.
Nice play by Huber there to try to protect the puck, but Telluride maintains possession, throws it out front.
Now, where's the back check?
Carson Miller was back for Aspen, which was good. Avoids a scoring chance. Here comes Telluride out of the corner. Huber's got to get a little more aggressive there in the corner. Take away some time and space. Telluride throws it in front, nobody home, covered there by Reese Hart. Carson Miller goes to pick it up, tries to chip it off the boards, can't quite do it, but comes out with it anyway, and here comes Bo Melton. It'll be a one-on-one. See what kind of move he can make, and a shot on net, and he's taken off the puck. Nice defensive play there by Telluride. Holmbeck steps in, throws it back in the corner. Fisher Scott on the ice now as we get a partial change on the fly for Aspen. Telluride throws it around to the half wall. Melton will chase after it, and Fisher Scott cycles it down deep for Holmbeck. Holmbeck can't quite get to it. Strider Michelson pinches down on the point, keep the puck in. Battle for it there on the half wall, comes up to Holmbeck. Holmbeck fires a shot, hits Scott. Scott's got it on his backhand, chips it down into the corner. Jonas Kohut on the ice now for Aspen as Porter Holmbeck gets a change, and Quinn Bowden finishes the change for Aspen, and he'll pass it up to Scott. Can't connect there, and here comes Telluride. Cycles, turns it back into their own zone. Chased down by Scott. Scott will stop in front of the net. Bowden gliding towards the Telluride defenseman, and here comes a 2-on-1. Aspen's got to get back. Passes it across. Can't connect there. Throws it back in front. Nobody home. And shot blocked by Scott. Telluride whacking at it. And here comes Jonas Kohut at the blue line.
He's got to skate. He's got to skate.
Martin Scanlon, great job by Scanlon to step up from his defensive position. He'll carry it in the zone, take a hip check there. Nice hip check on Scanlon, but does a good job to stay on his feet. And Brooks Bonds tries to shoot the puck, misses it. We've got a breakaway here. Let's see if Scanlon can use his speed to help out. Nice job by Scanlon on the back check. Great play. Avoids the hooking and potentially saves a goal there with his efforts. Brooks Bond picks it up now in the corner for Aspen. He'll fire it off the glass and out. Tipped by the Telluride player, and it's going to be called icing. Probably should have been waved off there.
I don't know if he touched it, but
we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call by Edwards. Face-off will be...
When you're your last man back, Brooks got the puck there. You got to make sure that goes through.
Yep.
You know, no moves. You make that. Even if you have to shoot it to the side of his pads, you got your head up and you got to shoot to the side. You're bound to get something through, and maybe you get a tip or it goes off a skate into the net. But you got to get it through. You can't get it blocked on that one.
Again, good effort by Scanlon to get back, save the play. Hayesfield off the draw, throws it up the ice, trying to find Bond, can't connect.
See right there, he could have just chipped it on the boards for Vaughn to skate to. Keep the puck in front of him.
Chip it to an area.
Tough to catch a pass from coming up the backside.
Hayesfield off sides, carries the puck. It was George Morrison, number 13 on the far side was offsides for Aspen. So we're going to face off in the neutral zone. Tim Schlumberger, Carter Schmela on defense right now. Brooks Bond, George Morrison playing on the right side, and Braden Hayesfield. Actually, Morrison will step in and take this draw. Bond will be playing on the right side. Morrison wins it over to Bond.
3-on-2 right here.
Nice face-off shot, back into the pads. Shot, rebound, and a goal. Great shot by George Morrison. Brooks Bonds fires a puck. It's blocked by a Telluride defenseman. George Morrison picks it up and
That's what we were
5-0
saying
goal.
earlier. You fire that puck. You know, Brooks didn't try to make a fancy pass. He just shot the puck. It went off the defenseman, and Morrison was going to the net right on his stick. And he didn't waste any time. He shot it right away. Didn't try to stick handle or anything. Just shot the puck. Goalie can't get ready in time.
Good things happen when you shoot the puck. And Aspen's up 2-0 with 4:07 left in the first period. Morrison will take the draw. Bond to his left, Hayesfield to his right.
Schlumberger and the 2D, they got to move up on that face-off. They're standing back by the blue line.
Bond top of the circle to Morrison. Morrison, nice backhand pass over to Hayesfield. Can't quite connect. A nice play there. Hayesfield makes a nice little shake and bake move in the corner. Comes out of it with the puck momentarily. Throws it up to Schmela. Schmela puts a stick on it to try to keep it back down low. Telluride's got it on their stick. Backhand pass to nobody. Morrison picks it off. Hayesfield now with possession.
Got to throw it deep. Throw it deep.
Morrison keeps it in from the blue line. Nice play there. Bond maintains possession. He gets hit. Hayesfield with it now behind the net. Checked off the puck, but continues to battle for it. And Telluride tries to throw it out of the zone onto Aspen's stick. It's Hart at the point. Shot on net. Nice shot. Rebound. And we got another goal.
Good job.
Carson Miller puts it away.
Yeah, it's going to the net. And give Hayesfield credit there. He took a cross check and then a little bit extra, and goalie couldn't get a handle on it, and Carson jumped on it.
Well, once again, throw the puck to the net. Good things happen. Reese Hart, nice shot from the point.
Brooks did a good job over there by their bench. He kept the puck in, got it in deep. They were able to work it, and then he worked it back to the D. They pulled the Telluride wingers down low and sent it back to Reese Hart. He gets a great shot. Low on the ice, rebound. Good things happen, not floating it in the glove. Seen that too often, huh?
Absolutely. It's 3-0 Aspen over Telluride. 3 minutes and 10 seconds left here in the first period. Porter Holmbeck on the draw. Tries to move it forward. Telluride's going to gain possession and throw it down deep. Ethan Huber to pick it up in the corner for Aspen. He'll try to throw it up the ice. Connects to nobody and turned over, thrown back in the corner. And Holmbeck chips it out and into the net. We'll get a face-off inside the zone. Just to the left of goaltender Zach Small.
Well, Aspen's up 3-0 on some good plays, and we'll see if they can keep that going and not start trying to think individually and go for goals. They got to keep playing as a team.
It'll be Holmbeck, Carson Miller, who just scored the last goal for Aspen, and Bo Melton on the ice. Ethan Huber, Reese Hart. Huber is knocked down. And nobody seems to be taking the Telluride player. He'll get a free shot on net. Not sure what happened there. Almost like the play stopped for Aspen.
They're starting to worry about the physical part of the game instead of just playing the mental part.
And we're going to get a penalty here as Melton gets tied up.
The earlier game got physical. Telluride likes to hit. They don't like to get hit. And the retaliation earlier in the game, we had quite a few penalties on just ridiculous retaliation penalties.
Well, you can kind of watch behind the play, some sticks to the back of the legs, teams are.
Yeah, there's no need for it. Just play the game.
So it'll be 5-on-5. Melton will go to the box. Telluride will go to the box. 2:33 left here in the first period. Shots are even at 5 apiece, but Aspen holds a 3-0 lead. Jonas Kohut with Quinn Bowden and Fisher Scott at forward. Strider Michelson back with Martin Scanlon on D. And Telluride's going to try to take a shot off the draw. Easy save for Zach Small. We'll get another face-off.
Jonas has got his hands right close together on the draw. He needs to spread them out a little bit and get a little more strength on that stick.
Telluride wins the draw, gets a nice shot off from the point. Small makes an easy blocker save, though. Saw it the entire way. Scanlon makes a nice move. Good job by Scanlon getting the puck up out of the zone. Oh, great pass by Scanlon over to Fisher Scott. He fans on it. But a nice play.
I think he saw the back of the net before he actually shot it.
He absolutely did.
Yeah,
it's like a
good play by Scanlon there, sending it over.
Nice job to skate it out of the zone. Made it a couple nice moves and beautiful look. I'm sure Scott would want that one back. It was like a football receiver running before he catches the ball. Shot on net, easy save for Small. He'll glove it. Scanlon makes a nice check on the shooter. We'll get a face-off to the left of Zach Small. Had a good year so far, Zach has. Making a lot of good saves, playing some good hockey. I think he'd probably like to have that previous game this morning back. Braden Hasefield, Brooks Bond on the ice for Aspen.
One of the Telluride players is leaving the ice. Must have something wrong with either equipment or I'm not sure what's going on here.
Well, Aspen's got a penalty. Martin Scanlon, they're going to call him for that check, which is a little surprising. It looked clean to me. Player takes the shot, and Martin finishes his check, but he's going to be sitting in the box, so not sure what the call is, but Aspen will be on the kill here. Braden Hasefield with Brooks Bond.
Like I said earlier in the games, they start calling penalties left and right, try to keep control of the game. Sometimes the game gets a little too quick for these two refs. This age group, not a lot of hockey experience on their end.
Carter Schmela, Brooks Bond battle on the sidewall, and Brooks will come up with it. Stops behind his net.
Nice. Somebody's got to support him. Scanlon's got to go behind the net for a little D-to-D pass there and support him, and Brooks can just send it over, and then Scanlon can skate out. They tend to watch when someone gets the puck and starts making moves. You got to support their teammates.
Offsides by Telluride. Looks like Schlumberger and Schmela will stay on the ice on
Brooks
D.
made a nice reverse play there, but then he had nowhere to go with it. And someone's got to drop down low there and call for that pass behind the net.
There is no allowed icing in Bantam Pee Wee scored hockey, a change made by USA Hockey. Teams that are shorthanded are not allowed to ice the puck. Trying to teach these kids to have a little more puck possession, so that's why you're not seeing these players get it and whip it down the ice as hard as they can. Helping, again, USA Hockey's trying to make the game a little bit more skilled for these kids. Shot on net by Telluride. Zach Small's in good position. A little bit deep in his crease, but he makes the save. Like to see him maybe 6-8 inches a little bit higher than where he's making that save. But
yeah, be active.
A little more active. Challenging that shot a little bit more. It's Carson Miller, Porter Holmbeck on offense for Aspen. Schmela and Schlumberger will stay on D. We'll get a face-off to the left of Zach Small. 51 seconds left here in the first period. And the draw is lost to Telluride. The defenseman will take it down the half wall, throw it in the middle. Shot on net. Nice play by Schmela to step up, stop the shot. Schmela will chase it behind the net. Chips it to himself. Carries it up the half wall where he loses it. Does a nice job throwing it back to his partner, Tim Schlumberger. Schlumberger will get it. Throw it up to Miller. Miller tries to tip it out of the zone, unable to do so. Holmbeck's. Porter gets it out to Miller. Miller chips it out of the blue line, and Telluride will be forced to regroup. Comes across the red line, throws it on net. Small will make the easy save.
Holmbeck's got to go get that puck. I don't know what he's waiting for.
Schlumberger chases after it, carries it up the half wall to the Telluride point. Telluride will keep it in, but Aspen will be able to chip it up the ice. And here comes Telluride again back. Nice play by Carson Miller there to poke the puck free at the blue line. And we'll get an offsides.
Yeah, good poke check there.
12 seconds left to go on the Scanlon penalty. So Aspen will have to kill for another 12. They've got Ethan Huber and Reese Hart on the ice. Too many men right now. They're going to have to send one off. They've got 5 on. The referees have not figured that one out yet. We'll see if they do. And they are counting. And they figured it out here. So Carson Miller, Porter Holmbeck, Bo Melton for Aspen. 3 forwards, 1 D, and we'll get the buzzer to the end of the first period. So after 1, it's Aspen 3, Telluride nothing. No ice make here. We will stay on in broadcast.
Sean, the one thing about this Bantam hockey is that the kids have to understand is they need to get that puck in the zone a lot of times, and that making that extra move on the blue line. You saw the Telluride guy coming in, and Carson was able to poke check that puck. If he just dumps that puck and he can keep his momentum going in, and the puck's in deep, and they're able to set up. And one thing, these kids tend to try to make that cutback move on the blue line, and they end up losing the puck, and then it's going the other way.
Well, and if you look at hockey at higher levels, these teams track what they call danger zone turnovers. Those are turnovers 5 to 10 feet on either side of the blue line. It's one of the worst places you can turn the puck over, and statistically, if you're turning those pucks over on the offensive, defensive side and the danger zones, you're going to lose hockey games.
Yeah, there's it's tough to get that across to them a lot of times, and you know, hopefully watching some video and seeing what's going on out there, they can recognize that and see what they have to do and work on that.
All part of the development process. Bantams are 13 and 14-year-olds. First year of checking for youth hockey.
Yeah, for many of these guys on this team, it's their first year in Bantams, and they haven't played check hockey before, so they've been at it enough this year. We're late in the season. This is the last. Got 5 games left, and so they've gotten used to it. But sometimes they can get a little overwhelmed with the checking, and they want to make that the #1 priority out there.
Ethan Huber will chase it down, throw it around the boards. Penalty is now over. Scanlon will go to the box, and we'll get Quinn Bowden jumping out for him. A little confusion on the bench, actually, as to who's going out. But looks like they'll get their lines back together. Jonas Kohut, Fisher Scott, Quinn Bowden out there for Aspen. Tim Schlumberger and Carter Schmela on D for the Leafs. We'll get a face-off to the right of goaltender Zach Small. Jonas Kohut will take the draw for Aspen. As wins it back, Scott to Schlumberger. Schlumberger tries to chip it up the boards. And it gets tipped on the stick now. Quinn Bowden, a little too much stick handling there in his own defensive zone. Forces it up, though, to Scott. Here comes Scott. Tries a pass to Kohut. Doesn't connect. Telluride will flip it up in the air. And Quinn Bowden chases after it. He's at his blue line. He'll
That's a good
dump
job
it in.
getting it in right there.
And Scott
found the lane and
forechecks after it. Kohut there. And Scott will pick it up. Nice forecheck. Good pass to Schmela. Schmela shot on net. And a good save by the Telluride goaltender. That's the right type of shot. Shoot it low. Look for the rebound, and I think the Telluride goalie was actually surprised he made the save.
What I'd like to take out of that is that just that little stick handle he did. Just catch that pass and shoot it immediately. Don't give that goalie opportunity to set up. But great pass by Fisher Scott on that one, looking far side. And a good job by Scanlon to step into that lane.
Brooks Bond, George Morrison, and Braden Hayesfield on the ice for Aspen. Bond wins the draw, throws it on net. Save made by Telluride. We'll get another face-off. Carter Schmela and Tim Schlumberger on D. And Bond will step in, try to win it. He'll lose the draw, but picked up by Morrison. Shot on net, just goes wide. He was looking blocker side high.
Good job by Tim getting over there. Schlumberger getting over there on that.
Telluride up the ice, and it looks like Brooks Bond gets hit with the stick in the back of the head. He's laying down at center ice in a lot of pain, it looks like. Looks like he went to make a check, and the Telluride stick caught him right in the back of the head in the neck area, and he's down for the count here. A little concerning as Coach Kyle Oberketter steps onto the ice to check him out. Bond's a tough kid, so whenever you see him laying down, you know it's probably pretty serious.
Must have caught it in a soft spot behind the head. I don't think the ref saw anything.
No, refs were looking up the play. I just saw it out of the corner.
It was an inadvertent stick.
Saw it out of the corner of my eye as Bond went to make a check. The Telluride player moved out of the way, and his stick looked like it just swung around and got him. Still not moving here. There we go. And teammate Tim Schlumberger there to help him out. And he's up. He'll get to the bench. And get a chance to hopefully shake that one off. We'll get a face-off in Aspen's defensive zone. It'll be to the left of goaltender Zach Small. And Aspen will get a line change here. Schlumberger and Schmela stay on the ice. They've been on the ice here for quite a bit. Haven't seen Scanlon back on since his penalty. Looks like he and Strider Michelson are set to go on the next pairings here. Porter Holmbeck throws a check.
Schmela keep the stick on the ice.
Back behind the net. Puck comes out front. Nice pass there. Bo Melton with it. Melton skates across the red line. He's checked off the puck. Big heavy hit there on Melton. And another hit. And this is where the refs have got to get control. There's no reason for that second hit there. Didn't play the puck at all.
No, he made a good hit. Bo had his head down. He came across and made the hit.
And they're going to call it. Number 2 is going for Telluride. Made no effort there to play the puck. Went after the second hard hit.
That's targeting.
So could have called him for a charging. I'm not sure really why they threw Melton in the box other than he gave a shove after getting hit.
He threw a punch, and he'll get
a retaliation. So it looks like it'll be 5-on-5, depending on what the call is here.
He's getting a boarding.
And you got these Telluride parents in the crowd making some noise. May have to step off the microphone for a minute here, Lindsay, and calm these parents down.
Well, sometimes they like to live through their kids a little bit, so.
Yes, they do. Martin Scanlon, Carson Miller, Porter Holmbeck, Strider Michelson on the ice for Aspen.
I think he gave him a 2 and a 10. Not sure.
Looks like he did give him a 2, and yep, he'll take the 2 and the 10, which is a good call.
And that's why they threw another Telluride player in the box.
So it'll be 4-on-4 hockey. Should have been coincidentals. I'm not sure why it's 4-on-4 here, but we're not going to argue with the officials. They're getting it enough from the Telluride parent from the crowd right now.
Well, they're giving them an extra. I think they're giving them an extra 2. Well, now they're taking it off, so we'll have to just wait and see what they get figured out. It should be 5-on-5, but Telluride only has 4 out there.
So we'll wait and see what goes on the clock.
It's coincidental.
Yep, it'll be 5-on-5. So Carson Miller, Fisher Scott, Porter Holmbeck, Martin Scanlon, and Strider Michelson. We're back to action here as that's all sorted out. Telluride throws it up the ice. Scanlon back to pick it up at the blue line. He'll chip it up the boards. Carson Miller. Miller back to Scanlon. Scanlon to Holmbeck. Holmbeck with it. Throws it up the ice. Tries to hit Scott. Can't quite do it. Miller will pick it up inside the blue line. Passes it over to Scott. Scott takes a look. He'll pass it across the slot to Holmbeck. Can't quite connect. Michelson.
He's his partner here.
Picks it up. Nice move there. Reverse the flow and get it in the zone. He takes a check. And Telluride will flip it across the blue line and come out of the zone here. Fire it up the ice. Nice job by Scott. Good hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure what the call is there.
I think he's calling offsides, thinking it was Aspen going in the zone. I think he's in a different period. He was shaking his head like he didn't know what he called either. So,
well, sometimes you just got to laugh at the officials, huh? They do their best.
Because it wasn't high sticking, and if it was high sticking, it would be in the zone. So.
We got to celebrate our officials. Without officials, we wouldn't have a hockey game.
In squirts, sometimes you got kids that line up in the second period to still go the same way they went in the first period. So sometimes officials do the same.
Fisher Scott now with it. Skates across the blue line. Makes a move at the red line. Puck turned over. Telluride will throw it up the ice. Bowden there dumps it in. We get an offsides, but Aspen will be able to tag up. They do. And off the forecheck comes Jonas Kohut. Scott.
You got to be careful there. Get a knee-in call.
Scott just stuck out his foot enough, but didn't get the call.
Oh.
But those are the little things that add up and turn into a game.
Just turn and back check.
Yeah. And those things will add up.
There's no reason for him to go to send himself to the bench and take himself out of the game.
So faceoff comes down to the other end here off the icing call. Quinn Bowden, Jonas Kohut, Fisher Scott, Reese Hart on D. Now the officials turn and go the other way. So some confusion as to what's happening. Referee shakes his head.
I'm not sure what the call was, to be honest. I thought it was an icing.
I have no idea. I'm not sure at this point. I think they're a little bit rattled. Hopefully can get their heads back in the game. Puck thrown over to the blue line. Quinn Bowden picks it up, chips it off. And Fisher Scott with a big hit there. Reese Hart picks it up at his blue line, chips it up the ice to Kohut. Kohut Can't quite connect on it. A little battle along the half wall. You can tell, Lindsay, some of these guys are starting to shy
they're just
away.
head hunting now. It's just
pass over to Quinn Bowden. Bowden tries to pass across.
Jonas got to skate through the middle there.
And here comes Telluride. Up the ice, knocked off nicely by Schlumberger. And Telluride will dump it in. Easy save for Small. Kohut throws it around his net. Schlumberger playing D, throws it out of the zone. It'll come all the way down the ice.
That's going to be on net, so that'll be no ice.
Icing waved off. Brooks Bonds now takes to the ice. He looks like he's fine after his injury. Quinn Bowden with a wild slap shot and a turnover there, shot on net, and it's Zach Small has to make the save. Not sure what the wild slap shot is there.
He had a lot of time, and he just needs to pick it up, take a look, make a pass. Brooks was forechecking on that one, and their defenseman gets a puck. You know he's going to go up the boards. That second man in has to be getting to that location, and they got 2 or 3 guys in the middle of the ice. Nobody sealing the boards.
Face off to the right of Zach Small. Brooks Bonds on the draw. And Bond here at the red line can't quite connect. Schmela will step up on D, pick it up. He'll skate it across the blue line. Makes a nice move, but loses the puck.
Got to cut to his forehand and fire the puck.
Shoot
He's got
the puck
a great
there.
shot. He's got to cut to the forehand and shoot.
Bond turns it over in the defensive corner, lays his body out. Morrison will pick up the loose change and throw it up to the point. Nice work by Morrison, but can't quite keep the puck outside. Get the puck outside the zone. Bond plays defense now. Gets a little help from Morrison, and we're going to get a penalty, a slash. Looks like on number 6, Brooks Bond. He's going to go to the box.
A lot of talking going on out there. It's
just play hockey.
Something they'll learn down the road.
They will.
Yep.
These hormones are just starting.
Yeah, they're
gotta be tough
firing
guys.
on all cylinders.
Got to be tough guys on the ice.
Yeah.
Strider Michelson, Martin Scanlon on defense, and it'll be Braden Hayesfield, George Morrison on the kill. 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. 9:30 left to go in the second period. It's 3-0 Aspen. Puck up to the top. Telluride over to the half wall. He'll throw it to the net. Scanlon picks it up. Backhands it up the ice to the point. Hayesfield there. Scanlon leaves his position to chase a little bit after the puck. He returns back to net front. And Strider Michelson battling. Puck comes around the half wall to Hayesfield. Hayesfield tries to chip it past, can't do it. Scanlon will go high off the glass and out. Nice play by Scanlon to clear the puck. And Morrison will chase back. Hayesfield now with it. Hayesfield being
they got one.
mugged there. He's going to get
that's good. Good call.
Going to take a hooking.
You get your hands up in the your stick up in the hands. That's an automatic. If you're gliding and not moving your feet, you're going to get called.
So Aspen will be now 4-on-4. That negates the power play. It'll be 4-on-4 here for the next 40 seconds, and then they'll have a power play of their own for about 1:20. Number 2 for Aspen, Porter Holmbeck steps up to take the draw. He's got Carson Miller to his left. Reese Hart on D. Ethan Uber on the left side playing D.
No, Ethan's got to stay back.
So Ethan pinches in, Reese pinches in, Ethan pinches in. Big mistake there, and it's going to cost Aspen. So Reese Hart pinches down, and Ethan Uber not paying attention.
And he pinches too.
He pinches too. Weak side D, and 2-on-0, and it's the back of the net. So it's a 3-1 hockey game there. That's a tough break for the Leafs.
Well, Zach came out on that, and the guy kind of whiffed on the puck, and Zach went down, and kind of lucky break for Telluride on that one. Kind of came back to him, handcuffed Zach.
Porter Holmbeck, Carson Miller stay on the ice. We'll get a change of D pairings. Carter Schmela, Tim Schlumberger.
Holmbeck's got to move over to seal the boards there.
Here comes Telluride with some speed. Nice play by Schmela. Schmela will follow up with a little body in the corner. Puck comes up top and out of the zone. Carson Miller will chase it down for Aspen. 42 seconds left in the 4-on-4.
Oh, you got to get over on him. Take him right to the boards.
Holmbeck does a good job. Oh, big hit there by Telluride. Elbows up a little bit.
Elbows up and nothing.
No
Just
call.
think about these two guys. Sometimes they call the little ticky-tacky stuff, and then
now you could see his head get snapped back from his from the guy's elbow. That's terrible. Tim Schlumberger with it in the corner. He'll throw it up the ice right into a Telluride player. Shot goes wide. Terrible turnover there for Aspen.
Right there, that his partner needs to slide over, receive the D-to-D pass. Aspen just got a penalty.
No, it's a Telluride penalty. It'll be a slashing on number 21 if Schlumberger holds his cool here. We'll have a power play soon. So, yeah, the Telluride player frustrated, slashes Tim Schlumberger, and Tim does a great job of holding his discipline there, not retaliating. So Aspen will have a 5-on-3 advantage for 38 seconds now, and then they'll go 5-on-4 after that. It'll be Jonas Kohut, Quinn Bowden, Fisher Scott, Martin Scanlon, Strider Michelson on defense. So a great opportunity for Aspen to extend their lead. Off the face-off, puck goes back to Small. He'll cover it wisely, and we'll get another face-off to his left. Kohut's got to win this draw. He does. And passes it over to Michelson. Here comes Michelson. 5-on-3 here for Aspen. Michelson across the blue line. Fires it right into the Telluride defenseman, but Fisher Scott's there to pick it up. So they'll set up here. Puck up top to Scanlon. Scanlon back down to Scott. Scott takes a look. Passes it down low. Nobody home. Shot by Quinn Bowden. Big save by the Telluride goaltender as the puck found its way to the high slot. Picked back up by Scott. Scott throws it across to Michelson. Michelson gets his head up. Throws it on net. Shot, save, rebound, save. And we'll get a face-off to the right of the Telluride goaltender. So the right thoughts there by Michelson.
Good play to Michelson, but Kohut's got to get on the in front of that goalie for that tip. He's kind of standing out about 5-10 feet from the net. He's got to get in there and be ready for that tip on our screen. Goalie could see that the whole way. Easy save.
Ethan Uber on the ice, standing outside the blue line now, needs to step in. Understand it's a 5-on-3. And Aspen goes to Uber. Uber shoots it right into the Telluride player, and here comes Telluride. It's 5-on-4 right now. And Kohut back to pick it up behind the net. Skates it up the ice. Bowden to Uber, off Uber's stick.
Everybody's worried about getting hit now. They're not skating. The puck gets near the boards. They're all kind of watching it go in there.
Yeah, nobody's racing to win these battles.
You move your feet, you can stabilize yourself, you can take that hit.
Uber behind the net for Aspen. Picks it up. Slaps the puck up to Aspen. Needs to be a tape-to-tape there. Got to move that puck fast.
Yeah, move it quick.
So 38 seconds left on the man advantage. Reese Hart steps up and can't quite maintain possession, but Bowden's there to find the loose change. Another turnover in the Aspen defensive zone. Kohut picks it up, though. He's checked off the puck, and Telluride will just rag some time off the penalty here. Scott picks it up.
Kohut's got to go to the net. Call for it.
And nice play by Scott. He just takes it hard to the net. Yep. Nice wraparound goal. That's a great play by Fisher Scott. Just decides he's going to take it on his own. So Aspen 4, Telluride 1. 11 seconds left in that power play, so it'll be a power play goal for the Leafs. 5:37 left on the clock. We'll be back to 5-on-5 action here. 15 shots for Telluride, 11 for Aspen according to the scorekeepers. And it'll be Brooks Bond, Braden Hayesfield. Oh, we're going to get a penalty. And Quinn Bowden taunted the goaltender. I thought he said something to the goaltender. So after that goal, Bowden points to the goalie and starts taunting him. And he's going to pick up a 2-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty here. So just a very undisciplined penalty. No reason to be taunting a goaltender. Go celebrate with your player. Don't taunt the goalie.
Yeah, there's coaches can do things about this, and we'll see what transpires.
So it'll be 5-on-4 now for Telluride. Carter Schmale on D. Lays a nice check there. Separates his man from the puck. And works hard in the corner there here on the kill. Tim Schlumberger behind the net. Gives up his man right out in front.
Way to come out, Zach.
Great save by Small, and we're going to get a penalty by Telluride. A trip down Braden Hayesfield. And Hayesfield shot on net and a goal.
That's Schlumberger.
Oh, that's Schlumberger. That was Tim Schlumberger.
That was a good
Stepped
play.
up.
Tim got it up to Brooks, and Brooks gave it right back.
Great play by Tim Schlumberger. Almost an offsides there.
Just
Might
a
have been an
little bit.
offsides. But we'll take
Wasn't
it.
say anything. About 3 or 4 feet.
But no call, no foul, and Schlumberger gets the shot off, and it's a goal.
Yeah, I think that was called the toe drag across the line. He has control of it. I don't know. Maybe maybe a lack of skating ability to catch up to that play, but
we'll let the director of
Yeah.
officiating evaluate that one. So, Aspen 5, Telluride 1, 132
well,
still.
we talk about it. You shoot the puck, you score.
Yeah.
You know, hard and low on the ice. He had the goalie move in the one way, and he shot the other way.
So Brooks,
Didn't waste a lot of time. Just shot the puck. Didn't have to skate it all the way to the net.
here comes Telluride back the other way. Still on the power play, a shorthanded goal scored by number 17, Tim Schlumberger. Schmale in the corner with it.
Schmale's got to move that puck a little quicker. He had Brooks up the boards, just a quick bounce pass, and Bond's got to be yelling for that puck. Just letting him know, boards, boards, boards.
Schmale still battles in the corner.
Communication.
Backed up there by Bond. Nice play by Hayesfield to hold his position in the high slot. He'll end up with it on his stick. Here comes Aspen. Tries to pass it across to Bond. Can't connect. Telluride turns it over. Schlumberger now at the blue line. And Bond picks it up. Comes back across into his own zone. Nice indirect pass to himself. Stops, turns. Great stick handling. Nice moves by Bond. Showing his skill off a little bit. Maintains possession a little bit off the puck. And here comes Telluride. Bond does a great job, helps his player up. That's some good show of sportsmanship by Brooks Bond. He had down on the ice and doesn't have to do that. Instead of giving an extra shot, Lindsay, he helps him up off the ice and pats him on the top of the head. So I like to see that more than I like to see a kid turn and cross-check him while he's laying on the ice.
Sure. The only thing you got to be careful is with these refs, they might call you for head contact if you touch a guy. So
It'll be
we
having a little bit of fun today.
Yeah,
I like it. It's good to
yeah.
laugh. Carson Miller, Porter Holmbeck on the ice for Aspen. They've got 28 seconds left on the kill. Martin Scanlon, Strider Michelson on the ice at D. And Scanlon delivers a check. His player gets free. Pass across, can't connect, and Aspen
that's off.
nets off. We'll get a face-off to the right of Zach Small.
Aspen's got to be careful stepping up. The winger, they need to work on their face-offs and who to pick up. They're letting their wingers walk through. Winger on winger, you got to hold that guy up. Got to notice where that puck goes. Tie him up, not let him through. And then one defenseman can step up. The other's got to back off.
And off the draw, here comes Carson Miller.
Free advertising.
And Martin Scanlon's dad came over here, made sure I let him know a little free advertising wearing his Woody Creek hat. So thanks to Woody Creek Distillers for all they do for Aspen Junior Hockey. Hit along the Aspen boards there. Players down for Telluride.
Yeah, that could have been a head contact there. He fell down and I don't know if that was that Scanlon was following through with a check, and he's a pretty tall kid, and there we go.
So Scanlon will go to the box as his father Patrick came over to give us a thumbs up.
He didn't make the initial call, but sometimes it has to register in the minds of the refs to see what they're going to call. And these two tend to make a call. It can be sometimes 5-10 seconds after the play.
So it looks like it's going to be a 2 and a 10. Carson Miller will jump in the box to serve the 2 minutes. Scanlon will be sitting now for the next 12. 3:41 left here in the second period. It's 5-1 Aspen.
Being outshot 17-12. Aspen's made their shots a little more worthy. Let's see if they can just kill this off. And they got 5 seconds to kill before they go to 4. And they got to be smart here, not let Telluride back in the game.
Telluride wins the draw, comes across the red line, passes it over, takes a wide. Nice check there by Fisher Scott. Separate his player from the puck. And Porter Holmbeck Steps his body in there. Oh, he gets hammered. Shot on net. Save made by the blocker of Small. Fisher Scott picks it up, makes a nice move. Here comes Scott. He's got two guys with him. Passes it over to Michelson. Michelson can't quite connect. And we're going to get an offsides as Scott skated into the zone. Probably should have just kept that puck on his stick and gone fast and wide with it. But
yeah, they tend to make the cutbacks and try to go to the net. A lot of times just pull that defenseman wide. You can curl back, hit that third man in, or find the back door, someone going to the net.
Minute 32 left here, and it's the Scanlon penalty. 3:11 left in the second period. And puck here at the red line. Here comes Telluride. They've got a 2-on-1 with Reese Hart with him. Shot. Oh, it's a nice pass and a goal. So Telluride, a 2-on-1. And it's now a 5-2 hockey game. They will get the power play goal with 2:57 left on the clock.
Yeah, that was a good play on their part. Hart should have let 2-on-1 like that, and you got a goalie like Zach Small back there. You let them take the shot, and you take the pass away. It's easier for Zach to make that save than have to slide across and wide open net for Telluride to score on that.
5-on-5 action here. Holmbeck battling off the draw. He's got Bo Melton with him. And Schmela will have it at the red line, loses it. And we're going to get another penalty. Looks like an interference call on Porter Holmbeck, so Aspen's got to maybe take a step back here and question their discipline.
Yeah, not a good penalty. You got laid out down there on the goal line, and a little frustration setting in. You need to play the game.
They allow these games, these teams back into games like this. I mean, this was, for all intents and purposes, over at 5-1.
Yeah.
And so they'll be back to the penalty kill here for 2 minutes with 2:45 left in the second period. Jonas Cahoot on the draw. He'll lose it. And it goes back in the corner on Carter Schmela's stick. He'll chip it over to his partner, Tim Schlumberger. Can't quite get to it. Schlumberger makes a check. And Telluride maintains possession up to the point. Shot on net. Blocked in front. Telluride on the rebound. Another shot and a goal. So all of a sudden we go from a 5-1 game to a 5-3 game, 2 straight power play goals.
Here's Aspen standing around watching everybody. They're worried about getting hit, taking a hit, giving a hit. And you just get the puck and move it and play and move together as a team.
So it'll be Fisher Scott on the ice. Join his line, Jonas Cahoot, Quinn Bowden, Schmela, Schlumberger on D. 2:27 left, it's 5-3 hockey game. Schmela now with it. Throws it up the ice for Scott. Scott makes a nice move.
2-on-1.
2-on-1. Shot on net. Save made by the Telluride goalie. Rebound by Scott. Another save. He had Cahoot going hard to the net.
Yeah.
So it'll be a face-off.
If he takes that puck just a little bit wider, pulls that defense, then he'll know then if the defenseman's going to commit to him or if he's going to, let him have the shot.
Well,
and we've seen him bury a few top shelf. He takes that a little wider.
That D's going with him.
Yep.
No doubt about it. So leaving Cahoot alone, he make a nice pass out front, and who knows? Back to the action. Cahoot now at his blue line. Pulls up, it gets to Scott. Scott's sick on a breakaway. Makes a nice move, backhand goal. Beautiful, beautiful play by Fisher Scott. Shows his skill. Skates in, makes a nice little move. Almost looked like the puck came off his stick, but
I think he has worked on that a little bit. A little fake
fake
juke
to the left. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, good play.
Fisher
Good
Scott.
patience. Good job on Jonas there, Cahoot, to just poke check that puck. Right there at the blue line. He didn't try to grab. He just poke checked it. The defenseman stood up. Breakaway.
Scott, a heck of a hockey player. Great to have him playing for Aspen this season. His sister Stella playing AAA hockey back in Detroit for Bell Tire. We're hoping she may make a return to Colorado and play for the Team Colorado AAA program. We'll see. I'll have to talk to his parents about that one. Here comes Aspen. Braden Hayesfield. Cross the red line. Cross the blue line. Shoot that puck.
Shoot the puck.
He had the opportunity, especially with this goalie right now.
Yeah, we're 6 goals on 15 shots. They're almost scoring every 2 shots.
Here comes Telluride across the blue line. Shot on net. Zach Small makes easy save. Throws it in the corner. It's George Morrison on it. Throws it up boards to Hayesfield. Hayesfield tries to chip it past his D. Can't. Reese Hart steps up. Can't quite get to it. Morrison now. And the puck will get to the net. Small tries to cover it. Can't. Telluride maintains possession. Good defensive play there by Michelson. And Reese Hart throws it out of the zone.
Oh,
Hayesfield.
no backhands. Get that on your forehand and chip it off the glass.
Another turnover in the danger zone. Shot on net. Blocked. Rebound. Telluride can't quite get a stick on it. And we're going to get a hooking call by George Morrison. Got his stick into the Telluride chest there. Wasn't moving his feet. So he's going to sit. So shot on net. Blocked by Brooks Bond. And a hooking call on number 13, Morrison. Once again, just gliding with his stick into the player's chest. That's going to be hooking every single time.
Yeah, I think both teams were thinking the refs needed a little workout on their arm strength, so they figured let's just let them make the calls all night.
So Aspen will be back on the kill. 41.5 seconds left here in the second period. It's 6-3. Aspen over Telluride. Morrison goes to the box for 2 minutes for hooking. And it'll be Bo Melton along with Carson Miller killing with Ethan Uber and Tim Schlumberger on D for Aspen. Puck to the half wall, throws it up to the slot. All pass in front.
It was good thought process on 65 there. He went for the back end of the back door. And
Aspen dodges a bullet. Schlumberger throws a body behind the net, picks up the puck, throws it up the wall, and chases after it. Pass in front. Uber's there to make a nice defensive play. Breaks it up. Puck on Bo Melton's stick. And
there you
it's
go. Just get it out.
Out of the zone by Miller. And Telluride will have to get on sides here. Comes across the blue line. It's chased down by Carson Miller. Nice job by Miller to maintain his composure. And he'll throw it up, and that'll be the end of the period. So Aspen will.
Good job on Carson. He just skated with him. He didn't try to take him out. Wasn't slashing at him. Just skated with him. The guy tries to cut back. He stopped with him. He didn't pass him. Circle back. He just maintained a good position between him and the net. Good defensive play.
Stick on puck the entire time.
Yep.
Nothing there for Telluride. So
a lot of times we see guys make the stops, and the guys will skate and circle all the way around and take themselves away from the play. They need to stop for the other player, and that player stops, you stop with them.
So 14 minutes to go here in the game. It's Aspen 6, Telluride 3. We'll see what Oberketter's brewing up between periods here, hopefully talking a lot about discipline. We see the Aspen coach, Jeff Lubin, join the team behind the bench, smiling back there. I think the team's happy to see him. So hopefully we can get a little bit of discipline in this third period, stay out of the box.
He just got done with his massage, so he's ready to come out here and help the team. Courtesy of Woody Creek Distillers.
Minute 19 left on the Aspen penalty to George Morrison. Shots on goal in favor of Telluride, 22-15. Chalk those up to probably the number of power plays they've gotten.
Yeah, and for every shot that Aspen scores, you go to Woody Creek Distillers and you get yourself a shot.
Not for free, though.
Coaches only.
Coaches only. That's right.
And
That's
broadcasters.
Right. And broadcasters, absolutely. Zach Small gets back to his net here. Bo Melton, Carson Miller, Carter Schmela, Tim Schlumberger on the ice for Aspen. And Telluride wins the draw. Schmela picks it up.
Let's see if he cuts to his forehand to shoot now.
Shoot. And he tries.
Tried.
Try to get it out, and he gets a goal. There you go.
Yep.
I think you got to shoot the puck, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Nice play there by Carter Schmela. Fans on his first shot, stays with it. Puck finds itself back on his stick. Second shot goes in the back of the net. So it's 7-3 Aspen. Another shorthanded goal there.
See, even if you have the thought process right, it
works
out.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Nice play by Carter Schmela.
So now we're at 7 goals on 16 shots.
13:48 left here in the third period. It's a 7-3 Aspen lead. Telluride again wins the draw. We'll come across their own blue line with it. Trying to set it up, throws it at the front of the net, and Small will.
Schlumberger's got to turn his body with the puck, not turn his back to the puck on that. Turn with him. He had a good job getting his stick down, block that pass.
So the faceoff will come to the left of Zach Small. Carson Miller takes the draw. Loses it up to the Telluride defenseman, and Telluride will set it up here with 51 seconds left on the power play. Pass to the slot shot. Great save by Zach Small. Flashes that right pad.
That was a good play on Telluride's part. Quick shot, didn't waste any time.
Another shot on net. Small's there to make the save, and he'll cover the rebound. So Small showing his ability there. Does a nice job of flashing the right pad to make that save. Good position on this last shot. Holds up. And Aspen will get a draw right to the right of the young Leafs goaltender. Shot on net, goes wide. And Telluride another shot. This one's tipped out front. They'll pick it up on the half wall. 20 seconds left to go on the Telluride power play. Throws the puck down deep. Strider Michelson is there for it. Battling. Telluride picks it up, skates out. Backhand shot. Small does a nice job.
Centerman's got to help down low. That's Holmbeck number 2. He's got to get down and help out. Can't be standing out there. You got to get down low, let the wingers handle the D.
Zach in a good reverse VH save position there. We've worked on that in practice. Player comes off the goal line there. He's got the post sealed and able to block that shot, make an easy save. Another face-off here. 10 seconds left to go on the Telluride power play. Ethan Uber out front, blocks it, throws it to the middle of the ice to Kohut, gets it out of the zone. Telluride throws it back in. Uber blocks it, throws it out.
Oh, almost another breakaway there.
Back in the neutral zone. Here comes Telluride. Uber steps up on his man. Puck thrown behind the net. Scott throws it back to Schlumberger. Schlumberger back to Scott off his stick and up the ice. Nice play there by Schlumberger. Batting that puck over to the half wall. Telluride throws it back down deep. It's 5-on-5 action again. Quinn Bowden steps on the ice. Here comes Fisher Scott. If he hurries, oh, he tried to tip it over to Kohut. Would have sprung Kohut for a breakaway, but unable to do so. Uber steps up, misses his man. Schlumberger fills in. It's a nice defensive play. And here comes Schlumberger. Nice backhand pass up to Kohut. Kohut now with some speed. Passes it to Scott into his skates. He can't quite find it. Telluride's going to throw it out of the zone.
You know, good play. Just sending it up the boards and letting Scott skate to it.
Here comes Schlumberger again. Schlumberger with the puck. Shoot it. And he does. Misses the net.
That was Schmela.
Or
Schmela,
not yeah, exactly. We'll get it right. We're rookies in this booth.
Yeah.
Schmela with the puck. Tries to throw it up the ice.
I don't know why he didn't go up the boards there. Big lane in the boards. And he went through, tried to go through 2 bodies. Just chip it up the boards. Let your wingers come back and grab it.
Shot on net. Save made by Small. Carter Schmela behind the net. Stops. Throws it around the wall to Brooks Bond. Bond with it. Throws it up the ice to Hayesfield. Can't quite connect. Miller's there. Hayesfield does a nice job regrouping with it. Throws it across to Carson Miller. Miller takes a look. Or actually, that's George Morrison, number 13, not number 3.
Side slot right there.
Bond with it. Oh, nice play. Tries to pass it across to Hayesfield. Just about connects.
Morrison was in a good lane right there going to the net.
Hayesfield with it now behind the net. Loses the puck. And Telluride with it. Throws it to the middle of the ice. Connects and out they come. Morrison does a good job back checking. Throws it up to his partner Bond.
3-on-2 if they join the play.
Bond's got it. He's got 2 guys with him. Skates himself over to the sidewall and runs out of room. Still maintains possession though. Nice pass over to Morrison and a one-time shot. Beautiful goal.
Yeah.
George Morrison with his stick on the ice in good position. Bond sees him, gets him the puck, and make no mistake,
Well,
Morrison
Bantam
buries
hockey
it.
right there. They had a 3-on-2 and it stayed a 3-on-2 because there's no back checkers on Telluride's part.
So Aspen takes advantage. A nice goal by George Morrison, and it's an 8-3 hockey game. 10:21 left in the third period. Only 17 shots on net and 8 goals. So Aspen taking advantage of its opportunities today. Michelson with the puck, loses it at the blue line. Telluride fires it on goal, goes wide. Porter Holmbeck back to get it. Backhands it up to number 3, Carson Miller. Miller battles along the half wall, gets knocked down. Telluride throws it down deep. Reese Hart will skate after it. And Hart gets it to Melton. Melton fires it up to its own point. Tip could have been a high stick there, no call. Strider Michelson picks it up. He'll carry it around the net. Fire it along the boards to the stick of Bo Melton. Melton chips it out of the zone, chases after it. Telluride fires it back, but Porter Holmbeck's there to get it. Here comes Holmbeck with some speed. Across the blue line, tries to make a nice pass, and he scores. So Porter Holmbeck goes to make a pass. It goes off the Telluride defenseman and right through the legs of the Telluride goaltender, and it's 9-3. So 50% exactly of the shots Aspen's taken have gone in. 18 shots on net, 9 goals, 9:31 left. So Holmbeck does a nice job getting the puck up into the zone, uses a little bit of speed.
Yeah, that's a good break for the Leafs on that one. But
hard work pays off sometimes.
As we talk about shooting the puck quick, you could consider that a shot off the Telluride stick on, and it was quick, and the goalie wasn't ready right through the 5-hole. Couldn't close him up.
So back to action here, 9:23 left to go in the game.
I think what we're going to see a lot of Telluride is a couple of their guys who they'll try to go end-to-end.
Puck comes across, can't connect. Here comes Fisher Scott with it. One-on-one, let's see what he can do. Puck is poked off his stick. Quinn Bowden there to follow up. And Jonas Kohut will chip the puck and it'll go out of play. We'll get a face-off. Should be inside the zone. It was off a Telluride stick. And it will be. Stay inside the zone. As they talk about it. Face off to the left of the Telluride goaltender, Braden Hayesfield. Brooks Bond. George Morrison back on the ice. Ethan Huber, Tim Schlumberger.
Scott's got more speed than that on the last one-on-one. I think you can beat the guy wide instead of going directly at him. Just take it wide and just beat him.
Absolutely. You get
just
to the higher.
Use the speed and just go.
You get to the higher levels, you're never going to make a one-on-one move and make it work there at the blue line. So you got to get used to going wide.
He's got good leg strength, good stride. If he goes wide, the guy's got to take him down in order to make the play and best results for Telluride is they just go in the box with a penalty. But I think Fisher can beat him on that all day long.
We call that the high school Harry play. Those Minnesota high school skill players making those plays. They go to the USHL or college, and that never happens. They can't do it. Get to the higher levels. Shot by Schlumberger, tip, goal. So once again, put a shot on net. That one was going wide, but Hayesfield in the middle of the slot there. Stick on the ice, tips it, and it goes right past the Telluride goaltender. It's 10-3 with 8:28 left to play as the Leafs start to pour it on
another
here.
reason why you get that puck through.
Get it on net.
Yeah.
Good job, good hand-eye coordination by Hayesfield to tip that puck.
Slap shot, Schlumberger.
Slap shot, Schlumberger.
It's a tough one to say.
That is, but I like it. I like it. Bo Melton now on the ice with Carson Miller, Porter Holmbeck. It'll be Schlumberger and Uber on D. And Aspen will lose the draw. And we're going to get a penalty here on Telluride. A delayed call. Smalls out of the net. Here comes Holmbeck. Passes it up to Melton. Melton passes it to Bowden. Bowden can't hang on to it. And Telluride will touch it. We'll get a whistle. And we've
Bowden's
got
to come to that puck. He can turn to that puck, catch it on his forehand. You got to move your feet, and you just come across the ice. You got tons of space instead of waiting for that puck.
Yeah, Melton's got to get his feet moving there too.
Yep, they all do.
So the puck will come down.
A lot of times they'll wait for that puck and catch it on their backhand when they can take that extra stride and catch it on their forehand. Or turn just a bit coming across the ice, go a little east to west and catch that on their forehand. See if Holmbeck can win a draw here back to Michelson.
Face off to the left. It is one Back this time to Schmela. Schmela to Miller. Miller to Holmbeck. Can't connect.
Got to go back to the D on that one. Don't force it. Set it up on the power play.
Telluride will dump it down deep. Carter Schmela retrieves it. Well,
did a good job of looking, but he's actually got to go pick the puck up quick.
Here comes Schmela across the blue line.
Nice stick.
A high stick, and we'll get a face-off in the Aspen defensive zone. Puck bounced up in the air. Schmela tried to corral it.
Schmela started skating that puck up. Number 2, Holmbeck. He's got to take off, go across the middle, give that outlet pass. If he doesn't get the pass, he takes a defenseman with him because they're going to guard against that, and then gives Schmela more room to skate that puck.
Face off to the right of Zach Small. Fisher Scott unable to win the draw, but the puck will come out of the zone. Chased down here by Jonas Kohut. Telluride chips it past him. Nice
Good
play
D.
there by Reese Hart. And Hart will stay with it here. Quinn Bowden to Scott. Nice play. He's got Jonas Kohut with him. And Scott fires one and a goal. Great shot. Scott's shown that several goals today. Top corner. He knows the goalie's going down. It's been pretty much automatic for him. He gets into that slot area. He's going to fire it, and it's going in the back of the net. So 11-3, Aspen just dominating right now on the scoreboard over Telluride. 21 shots on net. 6:06. We've now got a running clock for the remainder of the period. CDYHL rules. Third period, 6 goals or more. Running clock. So Fisher Scott off the draw. The neutral zone, puck comes back down to the Aspen side. Schlumberger throws it up. Telluride will try to gain possession here at blue line. Nice play by Hart to chip it up to Kohut. Kohut across the red line. Needs to get that deep
just
there.
Dump it in. He did a great job of pulling that guy with him and giving himself some space. But then just throw it down the corner. Let another guy go after it.
3-on-2 here if they hurry. Kohut with it. He's got Bowden, he's got Scott, and can't quite make a play on it, but Fisher Scott's going to pick it up, come across a circle, shot on net, save made by the Telluride goaltender. 5:15 and counting to play. Face-off will be to the left of the Telluride goalie. It'll be George Morrison, Brooks Bond, Braden Hasefield, and Martin Scanlon. Makes a return trip to the ice. Strider Michelson. Scanlon having a heck of a season on D for the Leafs. Will be playing on the right side. And Hasefield steals the puck. Quick shot on net's blocked by the Telluride defenseman. Throws it up to Scanlon. Scanlon holds it, fires it on net, blocked. Puck behind the Telluride net. George Morrison forechecks after it, picks it up. He'll throw it over to Scanlon. Scanlon's got it.
Shoot it.
Makes a nice move. Shot on net by Scanlon. Fires it hard. He's got a heck of a wrist shot, and that one just about found its way in the back of the net. Telluride throws it back down the ice, and we're going to get another penalty on Telluride.
Tuesday's been headhunting today. And
Yeah, he has.
yeah.
Hasn't shown much discipline at all.
He's got that A in his sweater, and he's not being responsible for it.
So Scanlon just putting the puck wide. It was a heck of a shot off his wrist shot there.
Yeah.
Good velocity.
He's got a great shot, and a lot of times he carries it a little too much. He had the lane there earlier when he made the move. He should have just shot it right away.
So Aspen on the power play with 3:55 and counting. George Morrison on the draw. Strider Michelson on D. Braden Hasefield on the wing. Throws it back to Michelson. Michelson shot on net. Can't quite get through. Scanlon will step up. Scanlon fires it on net. Just goes wide. Hasefield chases it down on the half wall. Throws it back up to Strider. Michelson. Michelson. Shot tipped there by Bond.
Shot. Good tip.
Morrison over to Hasefield. Hasefield throws it back out to Bond. Almost connects. Scanlon was jumping down from his point into the low slot. Nice play. Just can't quite connect.
Oh, Michelson just got to pull it back out to the neutral zone and regroup.
Scanlon picks it up, turns. He'll skate it now up the ice. Can't quite control it, but he maintains possession for a minute. But Aspen will handle it in their zone. Scanlon's going to stay net front there in the high slot. He's looking like he's hungry for a goal after spending the last 12 minutes in the sin bin. Down in the corner with Hasefield. Bond comes around. Tries to get a shot on net. Is checked off the puck. And the Telluride goalie will cover it. 2:47 and counting. left here in the third period. 11-3, the Aspen Leafs over the Telluride Lizardheads. Making the long trek from Telluride.
Yeah, they said the snow coming over. One of the passes wasn't too great today, but finally getting some snow here in the high country. Should be a good ski day tomorrow.
Porter Holmbeck will take the draw. He's got Tim Schlumberger behind him at D. Bo Melton, Carter Schmela, and Carson Miller.
Nowhere.
I don't know where he was there. He wasn't going to get that draw because Schlumberger wasn't going to win it back to him. But the coaches can take a look at that setup and make some adjustments.
He was down low.
Yeah. Holmbeck to Miller. Miller back to Holmbeck. Nice play. Shot on net just goes wide. Nice passing play there by Aspen, and Porter Holmbeck just shoots it wide. 145.
Give and goes. They work all the time.
Holmbeck with it now. He's got Miller out front. He's got Bo Melton out front. Holds it. He holds it. He's going to fire it across wide to Schlumberger. Schlumberger is going to be able to hold it in. Schlumberger fires on net. Oh, boy, head hunting there. I wouldn't want to get hit by that shot. Comes off his stick pretty hard as well. Schmela keeps it alive for the Leafs. Melton chases after it. It's going to be rung around the boards, and Schlumberger is going to be there to corral it. He's going to throw it back down deep.
No one's there.
Nope.
Someone's got to get over there. Give them a pass. Give them an opportunity.
Telluride tries to fire it down the ice. They can't. Melton with it. He tries to get it to Miller just in front of him. Miller will try to chase it down. Carson Miller does a nice move there. Picks the pocket of Telluride. He'll keep possession of it. Chases it into the corner with Bo Melton. Help from Melton. Porter Holmbeck there on the forecheck. Aspen changes the D. Ethan Uber flips it into the zone off his backhand. And Telluride will ice it. Zach Small will touch it. No icing here. Reese Hart with it behind his own net. Fires it up the wall. Quinn Bowden with a check. Jonas Kohut tries to find Fisher Scott. Can't quite connect. 25 seconds left and counting. Here comes Kohut with it. Throws it up the ice. He's got Bowden. Bowden shot goes high and wide. And chasing after it in the corner. Scott lays a check. Shot by Reese Hart. Blocked out in front. Here comes Telluride with 5 seconds left to go in the game. Puck thrown down, and that'll do it. Aspen Leafs will win this one, 11-3. Nice game for the Leafs.
Well, I think the takeaway on this one coming for tomorrow's game is shoot the puck.
Yeah, shoot the puck from everywhere. Shoot the puck, cross for rebounds.
Yep.
That was a fun one. Glad the Leafs were able to keep their head. Glad the game didn't get out of control. Sometimes those lopsided games can get ugly at the end. So give both teams credit for playing with a little bit of sportsmanship.
Yeah. They Telluride realized they were behind, and maybe the coach had a little word with them, with both coaches on both sides.
Well, thanks, Lindsay. Great to spend my Saturday afternoon with you.
I'd like to thank our anonymous sponsor for this, and Grassroots TV.
Yeah, thanks to Grassroots TV. Do a tremendous job. They've been supporting high school hockey. Nice to see them jump into the Bantam hockey scene. These are the future players of Aspen High School, and did a nice job today to take care of business. They got one more game tomorrow. Then they've got a series coming up against the West Elk Wolverines, who are in last place to finish out the regular season before turning their attention to the playoffs. So a nice job by Aspen to take care of business after a tough 8-8 tie earlier today. Lindsay, it's great to see you as always. We'll be back together again for another high school game and maybe another Bantam one before the year's over.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but always enjoyable, Sean.
All right. Thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Grassroots TV, and we'll see you the next time.